This is another very crucial story that we're telling you about this evening, as over 10,000 motorists, those are the numbers we have so far, have registered to use the Nairobi Expressway ahead of its launch this coming Saturday. Now, motorists have either the option of registering to use a manual payment system, or they can install an automated payment system which will allow them to go through tolling stations easier. Now, during an inspection tour of the Expressway, the National Assembly's Transport Committee expressed satisfaction with the works done. Faisal Ahmed has more on this story.
With only 4 days to the launch of the 27-kilometre expressway for trials, it's all set with Parliament's Transport Committee giving a nod to the work done on the road.
And we are assessing the readiness of the road because the President has directed that Kenyans use this road next week from Saturday. And therefore, as a committee, on behalf of the people of Kenya, we are seeing the readiness. And I want to tell them that the road is really nice and awesome, and therefore it can be used. And it was done ahead of time. This road was supposed to be completed in June this year. Now, we are not in June yet. We're enjoying ourselves. So number one, it was done ahead of time.
So far, over 10,000 Kenyans have registered to use the expressway with 3 options available: a manual system, an electronic system, and cash payment system. For a personal vehicle, what are the requirements for registering this ETC?
ETC. So the requirement for registering ETC, individual, that is an individual person, you only need a copy of your ID and a copy of your logbook. Then you present yourself personally here and with your car. Yeah.
So now the difference between the ETC and the MTC is that the ETC allows you an express access to one of the lanes in the tolling centers, which this card will be automatically read by the computers and will allow you easy access, whereas you'll have to give the MTC card manually for the points or money to be deducted for your card for you to be able to access the expressway. For the manual tolling card MTC, one is required to have a national ID card to register and pay a minimum of 1,300 shillings, which includes a service charge of 300 shillings and 1,000 shillings to be loaded onto the card. For the electronic tolling card or ETC, one will be required to provide a national ID and the logbook of the vehicle being registered at a cost of 3,000 shillings. At the Expressway Command Center, we see how the monitoring and surveillance of the road is being done. The road has 11 tolling stations, 54 tolling plazas, 54 cameras along the whole 27-kilometre stretch, with 126 cameras inside the tolling plaza. The entire road is monitored, with recordings being done every 30 minutes.
The process of toll monitoring is done to ensure there is efficient and smooth workflow, proper handling of special circumstances, and tolling process is done in accordance to policy.
Further, there is a smart monitoring system that detects congestions, spillage, vehicle reversals, pedestrian crossing and emergencies. During the inspection tour, the Parliamentary Transport Committee called on Kenyans to exercise caution on the road. Faisal Ahmed, Citizen TV, Nairobi.